Hello everyone! Welcome back to another video. I thought I'd share with you my meal prep for the week to lose weight, lose fat, and get lean. Let's get started. For breakfast, I'm making my egg spinach casserole, which is my favorite make-ahead breakfast because it's easy, fast, and it keeps me full. Here I just have some chopped onions, mushroom, ham, and spinach. In a pan, I'm adding a little bit of olive oil, and into that I'm adding my onions. I'm just gonna saute this for a while to cook my onions until it becomes translucent. Into that I'm adding my ham and my mushroom. I'm just gonna let everything cook, and then I will add my seasoning, which is some salt and some pepper. Lastly, I'm gonna add my spinach. I'm just gonna let this cook as well until the spinach gets wilted, and then I'm gonna turn the heat off and let this cool. In a bowl, I'm going to crack some eggs. Here I'm using 8 eggs. This recipe is 4 servings for me, so that's 2 eggs per serving. I'd like to keep the yolks in there because the fat keeps me full. Next, I'm gonna beat the eggs, and into that I'm going to add my spinach mixture just a little bit at a time so I don't cook the eggs. Now I'm going to transfer this into a clean baking dish, which I wet with a little bit of water so that my wax paper will stick to the bottom. This way I don't have to add any oil, and it will be easier to clean up later. Once it has cooled down, I'm going to divide this and transfer it into a container so I could keep them in the fridge until I'm ready to eat it. As you can see, it is cooked all the way through because I don't like having raw eggs in my casserole. So this is going to be my breakfast from Monday to Thursday. So in the morning, I'll take one out and heat it in the microwave for about 30 seconds, and then I just put in a little bit of avocado on top, and then I enjoy it with my coffee on the side. For lunch, I'm making chicken taco salad. First, I'm gonna cook my chicken in a pan with a little bit of oil. Here I'm using ground chicken. Into that, I'm adding my taco seasoning. I'm just using 1/3 of the packet, and I'm just gonna mix this really well. Once it has cooked, I'm gonna let this cool down while I prepare the vegetables for the salad. Here I just have some chopped cucumber, cherry tomatoes, and some lettuce. Next, I'm just going to divide everything into my container. So I'm starting with the protein. Here I'm using a food scale just to make sure that I put even amount of chicken in each container. Next, I'm going to add my cucumbers on top of the chicken. And then my cherry tomatoes. Next, I'm just going to divide the lettuce into these 5 containers. I don't measure them anymore because they're so light and they're not very high in calories. I also decided to add this alfalfa sprouts into my salad to give it more volume. So this is going to be my lunch from Monday to Friday. The way I eat it is I transfer this into a plate. I top it with some avocado. And a little bit of low-calorie dressing. As for my dinner prep, it's a bit different. I like to eat freshly cooked dinner, so instead, I prepare them like this so I can just grab and cook them on the night that I want to eat them. For my vegetables, I got some shredded cabbage and sprouts on sale, and I don't need to do anything to this because they've been washed and shredded already, which is a time saver in meal prepping. So here I'm just cutting the chicken in half so it can cook faster. One half is usually about 4 ounces for me, and I don't usually cut them equally, like the other one would be bigger and the other one would be smaller, but it's fine, I'm not really strict about it. Next, I'm going to place my chicken breast in a Ziploc bag, so one breast goes to one bag. And then I'm going to prepare my marinades. Here I'm just going to mix and match these ingredients so that I have different flavors for each bag. For my first marinade, I'm combining soy sauce. I'm using low sodium. And then garlic paste, just a little bit, and ginger paste. Mix that really well. And I'm going to pour it in my Ziploc. Here, I'm just making sure that the chicken is well covered with my marinade. Next combination is half of a lemon juice. Again, using my garlic paste, just a little bit. And that's it. It's lemon garlic flavor. For my third one, I'm just using the other half of the lemon. And into that, I'm adding a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. And for my last marinade, I'm combining soy sauce and brown sugar. So I keep the bags in the freezer. The night before, I take one out and I leave them in the fridge so they can thaw and marinate the whole night. So for our first dinner, I'm cooking the soy sauce, garlic, ginger marinated chicken in a pan with a little bit of oil. I also cook up some rice in the rice cooker. As you can see, I like to eat my carbs at night. Time to plate my dinner. Here I just have some shredded cabbage. On top of that goes my chicken. See how juicy and delicious that looks? Here is dinner number 2, which is the lemon garlic chicken. This time I'm cooking the sprouts with the chicken. I just added a little bit of salt and pepper, and voila! Dinner is ready. There you have it, breakfast, lunch, and dinner meal prep. I hope you find this video useful and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.